Toronto Blue Jays. So the Bronx Bombers enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Chase Anderson is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Jansen. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh-2 pitch to Junior. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
That is third.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
2 out, nobody on. To third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Leading up for Toronto, the first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
Bo Bichette started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Set to get his day started, Dustin Pedroia, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Junior's in pursuit, but this will land out there just foul. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Fastball well outside. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a nothing. Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The left fielder, number 7, Mickey.
And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Don Mattingly will bat next. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 0-1. Here it comes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Ernie Banks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lays off 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball with 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2. Now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joe Carter. Here's the first pitch to him. A 1 pitch on its way. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in now, Rendell Grichuk. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit in the air out to left. Mantle's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now with the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gio Urshela.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the second. Baseman DJ LeMahieu, a couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A dive, he's got it to first. It's in time. Now batting, Ricky Henderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Ken Griffey Jr. would be next. Sliced hard on the ground, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Jalen Davis, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Hit hard up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Misses, ball 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Olerud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. all set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and one strike. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Popped him up. And the ball is dropped. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Jr.'s gone for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Scorched to third. Drury has it. And there are 2 away now.
The left unit, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the inning now. In the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a bouncing ball for Ernie Banks at short. He's got it, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Joe Carter. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and one, the count to Joe Carter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Lourdes Gurriel would be next. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bouncer up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernie Banks. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 25 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you'd see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. In his career, Posada is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2-0 now. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Now to the plate, Rendell Gritchick. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2-1, here it is.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and All in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Smoked on the ground left side. LeMahieu for one. To Gehrig for the double play.
Now back. Center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jalen Davis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Posada has a play. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off the Yankees.
Ready for another shot now. Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.